Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be doing a complete review of the New Year's promo, which is ending tomorrow morning. So there is a reminder for you. The live events will go away tomorrow morning, 10:30 a.m. Eastern time at the normal reset, and then the sets are around along with the Ultimate Freeze, Cold Fire Mountain, and Arctic Blitz sets. Those are around for a few more days, and then those will be out of the game. Also coming out tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Eastern will be Ultimate Legends. There's some videos out there about that, so definitely go check those out. And along with that, Legends, which is currently in the game, is going to be removed from the game. So with that out of the way, stuff I wanted to let you know, let's get to this review of the New Year's promo. And I wanted to do this because, well, I'll use the word interesting right now. This was a very interesting promo, but you'll see as I go through the video really why I wanted to do it, and I'll explain more at the end. But let's dive straight in. There's a bunch of different categories that I want to look at, and these are what they are. So we've got art, concept, masters / players, live events, sets, and then coins / free to play. And I'll go through each of these, talk about what they mean, what I'm looking for, how New Year's promo did with it, and give it a score. So that's how they'll be weighted, and let's get right into it with art. So for the art, it's pretty simple. I'm just looking for the art in the promo. So everything that goes into here is the live event map, the home screens, and especially the players. So let's take a look at what we have. The home pages are gone, but those looked really nice. If we go back into programs, like that design right there looks really cool. The main thing that I love about this promo is, one, the ball moved from top to bottom. That's awesome. But then the fireworks. We literally have an active, a moving live event page. I love that. I think it's amazing. I think it's beautiful. And that kind of puts it over the edge. Look at the rewards to look at some of the cards. Obviously, we have the same art for the past masters, but then the 94s, all of these look really good, especially the Jair. And then the 91 and 92 overall cards, those don't look terrible. They don't look as good as the 94s, but they still look good. And then, the collectibles look nice. The bubblies look cool. So for art, for the New Year's promo, I give it a 5 out of 5. And that brings us to our next category here, which is the concept of the promo. This is what I'm assigning to it here is for the New Year's promo. What they did is they had the ball drop. That's right under me. That was kind of a concept thing that they had going on, where New Year's Eve, you were able to play live events throughout the day and go all the way down as the ball dropped, counting down to midnight. That was a really cool concept, and I really like that they did that. I enjoyed it. And then also the jackpot events, we can look at the achievement, is the only way we can really visualize that now. But being able to do that achievement, work through those sets, and then get the, the whatever it was, like the ball collectible at the end to do the last set, and then get the Kaboom pack, which was really good. I really enjoyed that. I think that was a really cool concept, and I'm glad that they worked the ball drop into the game, and I think it worked really well. So for the concept, I gave the New Year's promo a 5 out of 5. That brings us to the masters and the players. Now this one is one of my favorite parts of the promo. They brought back past masters. So we go back to the game, go to rewards. All of the masters that they have, aside from the 4 New Year's ones, are past masters. We have Hecker, Vic, Kittle, Sue, Gronk, Pouncey, Revis, I can't read his name, Hayward, Andre Johnson, Zeke, Cam Chancellor, and Travis Kelce. All those guys are from past promos. And to my knowledge, that we have never had something like this in MM, where they bring back past players and give them a brand new updated version of the card, which is really cool to see. So you have cards like the Johnny Hecker was a 91 overall originally, and it went up to a 95. The Zeke was originally an 87, I'm pretty sure, and he goes all the way up to a 95. So it's really cool to see such old cards like the Zeke and newer cards like the Hecker, all of them going all the way up to the same overall. Super cool concept that they had there, and I know I'm saying concept, but this is in the Masters category. And then with the New Year's players, the 4 New Year's ones, everybody loves the Kyler Murray. I'm not using him because I don't need it. Terry McLaurin is a really good option. And the Jair, I mean, he needed the card, and it's such a good card. So for the Masters, for the New Year's promo, I give it a 10 out of 10. So through three categories, New Year's promo is perfect. But we got 3 more, and immediately with live events, New Year's didn't do so hot. So my main complaint with how this worked was that to complete the Masters, you needed sparklers. And to get the sparklers, you had to complete the launch challenges, which are the 4 events on the top. To play those, you needed bubblies, and the only way you could get bubblies were from the Blitz events, where you were guaranteed 1 for the first win each day. So you got 1 bubbly for each of the 4 each day, and then after that, you just had to pull them. You just had to get lucky. I hate that. I think it's terrible. I don't think they should ever do this again. However, it worked. You were able to pull enough bubblies to get enough sparklers to complete probably multiple Masters. So it worked. And then on top of that, a lot of people, including myself, were able to pull 1 or more of the 91 or 92 diamond players out of the launch challenge events. So those were really good, and they gave a lot of those diamond players. So let me know down in the comments if you got any diamond players and how many you got. I think I've pulled probably 3 or 4 of them. So that's really good. But the way that it worked with needing to play an event and get lucky to pull something so that you could play the next event, which is what you needed to play to get the stuff for the Master, that's not how I think it should be done. I think you should be able to go straight from your stamina, play 1 event, and get what you need for the Masters. You shouldn't have to have pack luck out of an event to go through that whole process. So for the live events, this is not a 10. It is a 6. I was going to put 4, but considering how common the diamonds were, I put it all the way up to a 6, especially since you were able to get enough sparklers. Next one we have are the sets. So looking at the sets, let's go over to sets and let's take a look. The big thing here are these ones right here, the Masters Exchange. This was a very, very cool concept. It makes sense. They're bringing back past Masters and giving them updated versions. So they made it so that you could trade in past Masters and get the sparklers that you would need to complete the Master sets. The Master sets themselves, not too terrible, especially when you look at the fact that you were able to pull a lot of those diamond players. So for me, I pulled, I want to say, at least 3 of the diamond players that I needed to complete some of the ones that I have yet to complete, but I'm going to. Coming to the streams, I'll probably be doing that on those streams in the next couple days. But you were able to get what you needed. These aren't insanely expensive, and especially with this being able to trade in some of your past Masters, it's super doable. My only complaint, though, is that there is not a sparkler trade-in. So I would have liked to see here in the celebration part a trade-in set where you could trade in some amount of sparklers for a select of a sparkler, or even just another random sparkler. I think a select would have been better, but they don't have that. It is what it is. But kind of because of that, and because there isn't anything super incredible amazing here, I gave the sets category a 9. So still very solid, but not a perfect 10. But then, now we come to the coins / free-to-play section. For this, I'm considering how many coins can you make, how easy is it to make coins off of the promo, how important are coins for the promo, how many ways can you use coins to help you get Masters, and then for free-to-play, are you able to get stuff free-to-play? And the answer to most of those questions, if I ask them the right way, is yes. You are able to get Masters and whatever you want from here for free-to-play. You are able to use coins to get stuff in the promo. You're able to use it to get Masters, and you're able to make coins off of the promo. The biggest thing for me here is look at the Master sets. You need 2 diamond players. You can buy those off the auction house. You need 5 87 pluses. You can buy those off the auction houses. And you need sparklers. And since you have these Masters exchange sets where you can trade in a player for those sparklers, that means that you can complete a master without playing a single live event. A single live event. You don't even have to play a single live event. If you have enough coins, you can complete a master. To me, that is insane. That is amazing. That makes it free to play because any player, no matter how much money you've spent on the game, you can grind for coins, you can snipe, you can make coins, and you can buy stuff off the auction house to get yourself one of these masters. So for me, that makes this promo insanely good. And when it comes to the coin/free-to-play category, I didn't give it a 10 out of 10. I didn't give it a 9 out of 10. I gave it a 15 out of 10 because I cannot remember the last time you were able to get a master without having to play a single live event. That is just insane for me, and that's why I gave that a 15 out of 10, which adds up to a total of 50 out of 50 for this promo. If you want to cap it at 10 out of 10, you can do that, so maybe it's 45 out of 10. But for me, being able to complete a master without even having to play a live event and being able to use coins to completely get a master is just insanely good and important and good to see for a promo. That's basically all I have to say. That's why I wanted to do this, is because you were able to get these masters without having to play a single event. That made this promo insanely good, and I wanted to highlight that in this video. For me, the New Year's promo is the best promo we've had all year. I don't know how you feel. Let me know in the comments if you think it was good, if you think it was bad. But for me, I think the New Year's promo is the best promo we've had all year long. And I hope we have more promos like this. I hope in future seasons, maybe later on in the year, but definitely in future seasons of Madden Mobile, I hope we have similar promos where we bring back past masters, because I think that is an insanely cool thing. But for now, that, as I said, is all I have to say. Let me know down in the comments, along with all the other things I've said in this video to let me know of, what would your, ratings for this promo be? What would you give it for art and concept in each of the categories? What would your total be out of 50? I'm interested to know how you guys would rate it. And also let me know, big thing here, if you want to see me do this again, I might, if there's a promo that I really like or a promo that I really hate, I might do another one of these to just highlight that I loved it or that I hated it. But if y'all want to see these more often, let me know, because I can definitely do that. For now, that is going to be it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe as always, and I'll see you next time.